There are hotels in China where robots check you in, AI predicts your every need, and rooms feel like they are from the year 21,026. In China, hotels are so advanced that engineers in America are left speechless, struggling to keep up. How far can human creativity go? And will we ever catch up to this future? Join us as we check into some stunning hotels in China. Not just a hotel. In China, dreams have become reality, and what was once fiction seems to be yanking itself free from its pages and out into the real world. This country has created hotels that feel like they appeared from a science fiction story and made real. These are hotels where every surface, every system, every interaction is designed to anticipate and serve with astonishing precision. The moment a guest enters, the hotel begins to respond. Facial recognition replaces keys and check-in counters. A gentle scan identifies you and registers your preferences. Luggage does not need to be pushed, pulled, or carried. Small, sleek robots glide silently across polished floors, lifting bags and placing them directly outside the door of the assigned room. Every movement is smooth and deliberate, choreographed as though the building itself is alive and aware. The usual anxiety and fuss of arrival are gone. There is no wait, no interruption, no friction between visitor and space. Instead, there is a sense of calm efficiency, of technology woven seamlessly into comfort, and of human curiosity sparked by wonder. The corridors themselves tell a story. LED lighting shifts gradually, casting a soft glow that adjusts to the natural light coming from the outside. Walls are not simply walls, but screens, panels, and touch-sensitive surfaces that respond when a hand passes, when a shadow falls, or when a voice is spoken. Air flows in a measured rhythm, cooling or warming just enough to suit the presence of the person walking by. These hotels do not announce themselves as futuristic. They simply are, and their sophistication is felt in every quiet, precise motion. Guests do not have to think about it. They are enveloped in it, like stepping into a dream where the world has already been carefully tuned to meet their needs. In many American cities, check-in is still a human-centered chore most people dread. Luggage handling relies on human effort and are subject to delay and error. Room temperatures must be manually adjusted, lighting controlled with switches, and service requested through phones or apps that feel like afterthoughts. The experience is familiar, comfortable, and sometimes frustrating, but it lacks the fluidity that the futuristic Chinese hotels have embraced as the foundation of their design. Part of what makes these hotels remarkable is that they are not just experiments or prototypes. They are working hotels with paying guests, operational efficiency, and business models built around automation and integration. From the lobby to the elevator to the room itself, each step is calibrated for speed, accuracy, and harmony. Robots and artificial intelligence do not feel alien or intrusive. Guests find themselves marveling not only at the convenience, but at the quiet artistry of the design. There is something profoundly human in the way these spaces care for those who occupy them, even though the caretakers are machines. This is the moment that makes American engineers and designers pause and rethink what is possible. It is the moment where the familiar world of hospitality is quietly, decisively, and beautifully reimagined. Every gesture, every motion, every interaction is proof that the future is not only near, but fully realized. Now, here are the high-tech hotels that are making waves in China and around the world. Flizhou Hotel, Hangzhou. In Flizhou Hotel, the lobby feels open and oddly empty. There are no long reception lines, no glowing keycard racks, or clusters of guests shuffling through paperwork. Instead, a series of sleek digital kiosks stand ready. These terminals are where guests begin a check-in process, unlike nearly any other in the world. Using their mobile apps or by standing before a scanner, visitors have their faces matched to a reservation. That's checking in without a single card being swiped or envelope handed over. For those who have an app or Chinese national ID, this can happen entirely before arrival. The room is assigned, the identity verified, and the key created through the simple curvature of a smile or a glance. Even elevators display advanced technology. They read faces again, learning quickly which floors a visitor is meant to reach, denying access to elsewhere. Doors unlock with recognition, and the building seems to tell you, welcome. There is also a smart assistant called Tmall Genie. This is a small device on a bedside table that listens for voice commands. Say a few simple words, and it can dim lights, adjust the temperature, draw the curtains, or turn music on. It can also take requests, like for towels, water, pillows, extra blankets. Who answers these calls? Robots do. In the corridors, these robots move about running errands. Some are shaped like neat discs about 1 meter tall. circumnavigating with trays of fresh towels or snacks stored neatly on their tops. Others are larger and capsule-shaped, built to deliver meals ordered through the hotel's app to the tables in the dining room. In a separate bar, there is a robotic arm that can mix more than 20 kinds of cocktails. The sight of a machine pouring spirits and shaking mixers feels startling at first, but quickly becomes a part of the rhythm. The experience in FlyZoo is built on a layered system where every interaction, from unlocking a door to asking for room service, flows through artificial intelligence and biometric recognition. The rooms are equipped with sensors and voice-activated interfaces that learn and remember preferences. The elevators recognize a face, confirm a destination, and offer a ride without buttons or buzzers. Even the billing happens automatically, with charges added to the digital wallet on file once the stay ends and the guest departs. All facial scan data is erased immediately afterward, making each stay feel secure. Nothing feels forced or cold here. It's the perfect holiday resort, with breathtaking technology and hospitality at its finest. If you're amazed, wait till you see the next one. Pengheng Space Capsules Hotel, Shenzhen. The Pengheng Space Capsules Hotel is not a hotel in the sense of grand lobbies and sprawling suites. It is a vertical ecosystem of compact rooms, stacked and arranged like living cells in a futuristic beehive, where technology fills every role, usually reserved for humans. Each capsule is designed for one person, or, at most, two. They are small but astonishingly efficient, each equipped with a bed that automatically adjusts firmness, a small screen for control of lighting and climate, and personal storage compartments that slide open silently at a swipe. The walls are smooth, reflective, and softly lit. Despite the compact size, the space feels intentional, cozy, and even playful. Guests often pause, tracing the edges of the controls, marveling at how such a small room can contain so much intelligent design. There is no front desk in the traditional sense. Instead, robots act as guides, assistants, and messengers, carrying parcels and delivering food. Each machine is programmed to navigate with precision, avoid collisions, and respond to the requests logged through the guest app. Therefore, a request made with the swipe of a finger or the press of a button might result in a small mechanical assistant arriving within moments, placing a warm drink or fresh towel in exactly the right place. The corridors themselves are a marvel of minimalistic design. The neon glow shifts subtly, signaling movement and direction. The walls are designed to absorb noise, so the bustling activity of dozens of robots moving simultaneously does not feel chaotic. Meals are delivered automatically. A robotic arm in the communal kitchen prepares simple dishes or heats orders placed through the app, then rolls the tray down the corridor to the appropriate capsule. The system is flawless in its timing, precise in placement, and unobtrusive in its presence. Guests rarely see the same robot twice, yet every action feels consistent, predictable, and carefully synchronized. The human staff exists primarily to monitor systems, ensure cleanliness, and manage unusual requests. They are present, yet almost invisible, allowing the machines to handle the everyday logistics that usually demand the attention of multiple employees. Even simple gestures become fascinating, like pressing a button to adjust the lighting or opening a compartment. The hotel has been carefully designed so that the guest rarely has to struggle or wait. Every interaction is intuitive, almost instinctive. There is a quiet elegance in this efficiency, a sense that the hotel has been designed not for show, but for harmony between technology and human experience. Now let's look at a hotel that's making waves because of how smart it is. Lejeju Smart Hotels. A simple scan of a phone or a face, and the system recognizes a guest of the Lejeju Smart Hotel. The scan checks them in and opens the doors. It is immediate, effortless, and quiet. The human presence is minimal. Staff monitor screens, offer guidance when needed, but the focus remains on the interaction between guest and technology. Rooms are small by Western standards, but intelligently arranged. Each has a bed, storage, and desk, but also a network of sensors, smart lighting, and climate control. Everything is adjustable through an app or voice command. A gentle phrase dims the lights, closes the curtains, and warms the air. A simple swipe requests towels, drinks, or a cleaning service, which arrives through the hotel's automated delivery system. The corridors and common areas are calm and measured, designed to make the presence of automation feel natural. Smooth walls reflect soft lighting, and subtle indicators mark robot paths, so movement is predictable yet barely noticeable. The lobby is a space that feels alive without being crowded. One of the defining features of Lejeju hotels is their adaptability across cities. From Shenzhen to Hangzhou, The same principles apply, yet each building has a personality. Sensors adjust to the local climate, the robots navigate uniquely shaped corridors, and room layouts are tuned to cultural expectations and urban space constraints. That's technology and adaptation at play, reinventing static space and enhancing room experience. Meals and beverages are handled with the same careful choreography. Orders placed via app appear promptly, delivered by a robot that moves quietly down corridors. Some locations have shared kitchens with robotic chefs that prepare food with precision and hygiene standards impossible to maintain manually at this scale. Doors, elevators, and access points all respond to recognition systems, tracking occupancy in a way that allows climate, lighting, and energy use to adjust intelligently. Every corridor and public space is monitored to ensure that service and safety are always optimized. Guests experience a sense of privacy and control, even in a building that operates with near-total automation. Up next, China's Wonderland, Intercontinental Shanghai Wonderland. The first glimpse of the Intercontinental Shanghai Wonderland is startling, not because it towers above the city, but because it seems to vanish into the earth itself. Guests drive toward the site and find a vast quarry, jagged cliffs framing a vast pit carved by decades of industry. Within that vertical canyon, the hotel appears, its glass and steel edges reflecting the water at the bottom of the quarry. It's what you'd call a vertical city, suspended between rock and sky. The contrast is breathtaking. Descending toward the hotel by road, visitors notice the careful way nature and design coexist. Waterfalls cascade from the cliffs, feeding into a serene pool below. Vertical gardens cling to stone surfaces, and wooden walkways snake along ledges, softening the sharpness of the quarry's edge. The hotel's exterior is deliberate yet understated. Guests often pause mid-step, staring at the interplay of jagged rock and smooth modern surfaces, the light dancing off glass panels and glinting from metal exoskeletons embedded in the cliff face. Even before entering, it feels like stepping into a story where human imagination and engineering have been allowed to create without constraint. Inside, the lobby extends downward, following the verticality of the quarry. There is a sense of openness and airiness, despite the enclosed space. A glass elevator descends beside a waterfall, giving guests a moment to breathe, to take in the vertical expanse, and to appreciate how the hotel seems to grow organically from its environment. Guests often describe the sensation as walking through a canyon of design, where each step is measured. Each window offers a view of the quarry below, the water shimmering, the cliffs rising dramatically on either side. Rooms are spacious and sleek, with furniture that balances comfort and minimalism. Floor-to-ceiling glass panels allow natural light to pour in, while automated shading systems adjust based on time of day, ensuring privacy without blocking the dramatic scenery. The hotel is more than just a building. It is a 6-star experience. Even the smallest elements contribute to the immersive experience. Handrails are carved from stone and metal, tactile and cool to the touch. Flooring is designed to absorb sound. Elevators are automated, room controls respond to simple gestures, and smart lighting adjusts to movement and time of day. Does a hotel get any cooler than that? Keep watching for yet another frontliner hotel as far as hospitality and technology are concerned. Morpheus Hotel, Macau. The moment a guest approaches the Morpheus Hotel in Macau, there is a catching of breath. The quiet audacity of twisting steel and glass into forms defy expectation. Its exoskeleton frames the hotel like a delicate web of geometric elegance, stretching skyward without a single internal column to support the towering spaces within. The lobby is vast yet airy, dominated by the central void that cuts through the hotel's core. Bridges and platforms appear to float, crossing the atrium with a sense of weightlessness. Light filters through the irregular lattice of steel and glass, scattering into patterns that shift throughout the day. The floors themselves seem to hover, echoing faintly under footsteps, reminding every visitor of the careful engineering that allows a building of this scale to exist without conventional support. Beds are carefully positioned to frame sightlines, giving guests a subtle sense of immersion in the building's structural poetry. Furniture is minimal yet luxurious, with materials chosen for tactility and warmth, softening the perception of being inside a metallic frame. Even in rooms, the echoes of the building's structure are felt, a constant reminder of how design, form, and engineering intertwine. The hotel's exoskeleton is not merely aesthetic, it is a marvel of structural ingenuity, distributing weight across a lattice framework that allows for column-free interiors and dramatic open spaces. Engineers achieved this using advanced modeling, computational design, and high-strength materials, testing every beam, joint, and connection before construction. The result is a building that feels impossibly light while safely towering over visitors, giving them the rare experience of inhabiting space that seems to defy traditional architectural limits. Staying a night in Morpheus is a total yes if you're a fan of architecture, startling engineering, and technological wonders. It's more than a relaxation spot. It's an environment for rest, aesthetics, and beauty. Stay tuned to see the next hotel. This one's a beauty. Rosewood, Guangzhou. Unlike the dramatic verticality of the quarry or the twisting exoskeleton of Morpheus, this hotel feels grounded, yet every detail whispers modernity. The lobby is high and open, with natural light pouring through a glass facade that spans multiple floors. The interior design is deliberate. Marble floors are carefully selected for texture and sound absorption. Lighting is adaptive, responding to occupancy and time of day. Elevators and doors recognize guest movement, guiding them with smooth precision to rooms without the need for physical keycards. Even the concierge system integrates AI assistance, allowing guests to request services, dining, or room adjustments through apps or voice commands. Guest rooms are a sanctuary of both luxury and subtle futurism. Floor-to-ceiling windows reveal sweeping views of Guangzhou, the Pearl River glinting in sunlight, or city lights sparkling at night. The glass itself incorporates smart tinting technology, allowing the room to adjust transparency automatically based on sunlight and privacy needs. Storage compartments and furniture are thoughtfully designed for efficiency, creating a sense of space that feels larger than the footprint of the room. Every control is seamless, responsive, and almost invisible, creating a feeling of effortless comfort that blends high-tech convenience with traditional luxury. Technology extends beyond the rooms. Common areas feature discrete energy monitoring and adaptive HVAC systems, ensuring that large open spaces maintain comfort without excess energy consumption. Hallways are illuminated with subtle motion sensor lighting, reducing waste while maintaining a welcoming atmosphere. Public areas, including restaurants and lounges, integrate smart service systems that allow staff to focus on hospitality rather than routine logistics. Even the elevators track occupancy patterns to optimize movement and reduce wait times, ensuring that the building functions efficiently without guests even noticing. The Rosewood also incorporates design that engages the senses. Materials are chosen not just for visual appeal, but for tactile comfort. So there's smooth stone, warm wood, soft fabrics that invite touch. Decorative lighting is used to accentuate architecture and create mood rather than simply illuminate space. The combination of natural and artificial elements, integrated with technology, gives each room and common area a sense of coherence. Guests feel guided, but never controlled, through spaces that are simultaneously familiar and subtly extraordinary. Even small details are considered with precision. Keypads and touch panels are responsive without being obtrusive. Energy-saving features operate silently in the background. Water flow in bathrooms is measured for efficiency, yet maintains the sensation of indulgence. The entire building is a study in balance, where sustainability, luxury, and technology converge. It's quite a case study for modern architecture, which seems to be retrogressive this 21st century. Staying at the Rosewood Guangzhou is a quiet lesson in how hotels can integrate technology without overwhelming the senses. The guest is enveloped in a world where AI, smart materials, and adaptive systems work in harmony with design, architecture, and human attention to detail. Every interaction, from adjusting lighting to ordering room service, feels intuitive. The building itself seems to anticipate needs, creating a seamless blend of human comfort and technological precision. Keep watching for more on this content. Behind the magic. When you wonder at the unseen and unprecedented show of technology in Chinese hotels, don't think too far. The systems that govern room access, lighting, temperature, service, and even safety are powered by sophisticated artificial intelligence, advanced robotics, and highly integrated infrastructure. Facial recognition is one of the most visible examples. Guests no longer need to present key cards or identification. A scan of the face connects a reservation to a digital identity, unlocking doors, registering check-ins, and even customizing room settings. These systems are remarkably fast, reading thousands of data points in seconds to verify identity and anticipate preferences. Robotics are equally central. In hotels like Flizhou or Penghang, service robots navigate corridors and lobbies with precision, carrying luggage, delivering meals, and responding to requests. These machines are programmed to follow mapped paths, avoid collisions, and adjust their speed based on traffic. They are also equipped with sensors to detect human presence and movement, allowing them to move fluidly without causing disruption. Behind the scenes, the infrastructure is equally impressive. Sensors embedded in walls, floors, and ceilings monitor occupancy, temperature, light levels, and energy use. These data points feed into AI systems that adjust lighting, heating, cooling, and even curtain positions automatically. If a guest enters a room in the morning, the lights brighten gradually, the curtains adjust to optimize natural light, and the climate control responds to the body's presence. These adjustments are continuous in real time, creating an environment that is comfortable, personalized, and energy efficient. Communication networks are another critical element. Many of these hotels rely on high-speed 5G connectivity, allowing devices, robots, and control systems to interact with minimal delay. This ensures that room service requests, environmental adjustments, and security monitoring happen instantaneously. Cloud-based management systems allow hotels to coordinate operations across multiple floors, even entire buildings, ensuring that each guest's experience is consistent, predictable, and precise. Energy management systems track usage patterns, automatically powering down unused areas and redirecting resources where they are needed most. Artificial intelligence extends beyond routine convenience. AI systems learn from guest behavior, adjusting services according to individual preferences. If a guest consistently lowers lighting to a specific level at night or requests extra towels at a certain time, the system records these behaviors and applies them automatically during future stays. Security is seamlessly integrated into the system. AI monitors cameras, sensors, and access points, ensuring safety without creating a sense of surveillance. Guests move freely through the hotel, while automated systems quietly manage doors, elevators, and emergency protocols. Even in the event of an unusual situation, the integration of robotics and AI allows staff to respond quickly and effectively, maintaining calm, order, and safety without disrupting the overall experience. The experience leaves one with a lingering awareness that the future of hotels may already be here. It is not only in automation or artificial intelligence, but in the thoughtful integration of architecture, technology, and human attention. That's that on this video. Tell us, which one of these hotels was your tech favorite? Do you think the rest of the world, even the US, can catch up? We'd love to hear what you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to see more contents like this. See you in our next video.